Hi, welcome to Mike's Diabetes World. Today, I want to discuss something that was happening when I was a kid, but bullying has just taken a complete turn. Now they're attacking emotionally, physically, any way they can, because they want to sound like that they're big and tough. I would really like to meet kind of my bullies nowadays and see. There was one girl, she was like the big gangster. I don't know if she was a gangster. She's probably a very nice person. But back then, I hated her friggin' guts. But I've heard stories recently where young diabetics in school are being told, why don't you just give yourself 1,000 units and just end your life? Like, if someone's fragile and hears that, it's more than I want to even speculate. First of all, let me start off by speaking to the kids. No one has a right to speak to you in that way. You may not get along with someone. That's the case, stay away. If someone's doing something that irritates you, well, just go somewhere else. But we're all trying to show how big and mature we are, that we could go around beating up everyone. I want every diabetic to be able to go to school, deal with what they have to deal with at school, and get home safely. In fact, I think any diabetic who goes through school now is a bloody hero. Dealing with issues, having to get up, taking your blood sugar, taking shots, eating, and these kids who, I rolled out of bed and just came to school like it's nothing. First of all, education is vitally important. And well, if your son or daughter is being put in the hospital for diabetes, for whatever reason, make sure that they're getting their work done. And I mean work done by schoolwork. I can remember going to school while I was in the hospital. And it was really like an hour a day. That's really all it is. So parents, it's time to, pull in and do something about it. Make sure your son or daughter are getting the care that they need, educationally as well as medically. Now, there may be times where people are always going to compare you to normal people. Sorry, I just had to do that voice. We're all different. And just because you have to take care of yourself a little bit different than everyone else, that does not give them the right to say you're less of a person. Oh, you should just go kill yourself. If anyone ever says that to you for anything, report them right away. I mean, it's all part of growing up. It isn't. Bullying nowadays has become more and more vicious. People are coming back with injuries. And I have to admit, when I went to school, and I had bullying since grade 6, that one class were stabbing me with pencils and leaving the pencils in my leg, and I had to wait till a break to go to the nurse. If you're being bullied, talk to a teacher, talk to a counselor, talk to your parents. They should be they're the ones that should be in your court. Keep talking until someone listens. But just say, take a whole bunch of insulin and end your life. It'll be so much easier. You know what? Once I had a control of it early in my 20s. Things started to really move along. I got to where I wanted to be. Not because of other people. And I don't want any parent to second guess their child. If your son or daughter is seriously coming you with your concern, take it to school. Medically, physically, if someone's threatening your child and telling them to do something to themselves or bodily injuring themselves during classes, it's time to get out there. Now, back in my day in school, I don't think teachers, I won't say, I could say they weren't as caring. I think teachers have always been caring. I think they weren't keyed in to the signs of people who have been bullied. And being bullied because it's something you can't change. Astronaut, like the color of a person's hair. Well, dye your hair, blah. Oh, I don't like that color. You have to dye your, it's. But saying, oh, well, you should just kill yourself because you're a diabetic. I just heard another story today, and I'm sorry. It's really just set me off. Now, for teachers, for parents, if someone that you have known has been sort of out there, always wanted to engage, and then all of a sudden it's very quiet and is covering their arms, or that may be a sign. I think teachers nowadays are more prepared to deal with bullies. And does bullying still go on? Hell yes. Bullying will always go on. Is it a part of growing up? No, it isn't. And anyone who says that, you need to change their mind. They wouldn't say, oh yes, just go out and kill them. No. We all have to learn how to live sympathetically, where we're all there for one another. No one has the right to say, oh, you don't need to live, you're not worthy of living, because you are. And stopping bullying at the early stages can only help. Sorry, I had a piece of sleep in my eye. I just want kids to know, if you're diabetic and you're being bullied, get help. It doesn't go away. It'll just manifest as you get older. I don't care if you're a girl, a guy. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. It all needs to stop. Any adult who observes bullying needs to step in. And I don't mean like step right in the middle. I mean physically call the principal, say, there were two kids that, never listen to negative voices. Always think positive. There's positive in anything. When you're alone, that's when your mind starts really, oh well, if I just do it, then the pain will stop. The pain will also stop when you get help. That's my talk again today. Hope you have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.